Hi, welcome. This is day 26 of documenting my life. First up, the daily weigh-in is back, so today I'm 66.8 kilos, pretty good. Then it was time for some pre-workout carbs, had 2 scoops of my classic cream of rice, added some milk with that and a banana for some extra carbs, here's how that looks like, and I quickly devoured that. Honestly, it's become my favorite breakfast at this point. Then I quickly got changed, had this Hunter x Hunter shirt on today because it looks amazing, grabbed myself an energy drink, and then I walked to the gym to get my steps in, and here's me before my workout. Nothing really nerdy today, but it is Saturday, which means it's upper day and the best day. Started off with my tried and true favorite, the incline bench press on the Smith machine. Then for my other chest exercise for the day, I did some chest flies on the pec deck machine, really focusing on the range of motion on this movement. Then moving on to the back, I started off with a lat pull down, really focusing on controlling the negative here as well. And for the upper back, I did a T-bar row where my arms are flared out and I make sure to retract my scapula fully. Then for some isolation exercises, starting off with the shoulders with a lateral raise on the cable stack. Then moving on to the triceps, I just do a classic tricep push down, and for the biceps I do my favorite curl, which is the preacher curl. Then to finish this upper day off, I did some hammer curls on the preacher curl station for that extra stability. And let's take a look at that physique check for today. The front looking very nice. I really like my shoulder definition as well. Here's a bit of the chest as well, looking pretty nice and defined, and of course the back, which is honestly just my favorite part of my body at this point. But yeah, looking pretty good and a pretty solid upper day. And then after the gym I just walked home to get my steps, and it was actually pretty nice today. And when I got home I had my post-workout meal, which is of course my protein overnight oats. Today I put some strawberries, some blueberries, and some pomegranate on it. A full fruit combo, which was absolutely delicious. Then after that I went to help my mom with some grocery shopping. We always do this on Saturday because it's just tradition at this point. But when I got home it was already time for lunch, so I had some leftover chicken and the chopped broccoli that I had from yesterday. I also had some more potato wedges and I put those in the air fryer. I also had some cherry tomatoes that I was gonna put on top. I heated up the chicken and the broccoli real quick, and this is how the meal looks like. Basically the same macros as yesterday, and the meal was absolutely delicious. I skipped on the sauce today because I just didn't feel like it, but of course the meal was still a 10 out of 10 for me. So yeah, that plate was cleaned right off and it was absolutely satisfying, absolutely amazing. And then after that I just spent the rest of my afternoon completing my assignments for next week and started studying for my animation class that I have a midterm exam for on Tuesday. When I'm done with that, I'm basically 1 foot into my spring break, which is nice to think about that I'm not gonna have this many responsibilities in a week's time. But yeah, after a couple hours of doing work, it was already getting pretty late, so for dinner I just decided to have this full pint of high protein ice cream that I found in a store. It said it had 30 grams of protein and also the macros were solid. It was 400 calories for an entire pint, which is actually pretty nice. But yeah, another end of the week approaching. I still got 1 more week of uni and some big assignments to finish, so hopefully I'm done with everything as soon as possible and I can finally relax for a bit. But yeah, as for now, I hope you enjoyed watching. Follow for more if you like content like this, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.